Hi guys, it's Karina. So I am back with another video tutorial on my template 53. So today we are going to be making the slightly larger version of this one right here. So this one in particular is roughly around a 6-inch, but today we're going to be making the smaller one, which is a 4-inch. Now with template 53, you will be able to make two sizes. So again, the 6-inch, which is this one right here, and then roughly around a 4-inch as well. She is available now in SVG, which is why I wanted to make this video, just because it's been a while since I've actually worked with her. I think the last video tutorial I made for her was probably 3 years ago, which you can find on my Instagram TV. But I've decided, you know what, I need a little refresher, start working with her again. So that's why I'm here today. So yeah, so you'll be able to get two sizes, and she's also available PDF and hard copy. And I do, so either which, if you order hard copy, PDF, or SVG, I do tell you guys which petals to use to make that certain size. In order to make this size right here, you are going to receive 5 different petals. I should have done a different color. I am horrible with taking into account what my background is. Yeah, hopefully you're able to see the petals, because I know the background is green, but my petals are going to be green as well, slightly darker. So you are going to receive 5 different petals. So you are going to need 8 of your inner center. Next smaller petal, you are going to need 8. The video on Instagram TV, I only used 4, but because I want a fuller look, I'm going to go ahead with 8 of these, 4 of the third one, 4 of the fourth petal, and then your last petal, which is your larger petal, I always end with 8 of these. Okay, so 8, 8, 4, 4, and then 8. Honestly, such an easy flower to make. Well, then again for me, but hopefully it is for you guys as well. So first thing is first, start off with this petal that looks right here. We grab something that you need to curl with. I am using a small thin wooden dowel, and typically for any of my roses, this is the way I start. It just helps me better to kind of manipulate more when I am working with the inner rose center. So most likely this will be a 2-part video, guys. I'm not too sure yet, but just keep in mind, most likely it will be. It depends. Typically I find that when I am filming roses, I tend to take a little bit longer, just because I really want you guys to see, you know, how to make them, because I know roses can be a little bit more difficult, requires a little bit more skill. So that's why I like to take my time with them and not rush. So as you can see, I started off with the 4, and I just made a cross, X, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna grab the 2 opposite petals right here, and we are going to intertwine them, I guess you want to say. We are making this cone shape right here, as you can see. You are going to grab your glue gun. So I am using my Surebonder mini detailed glue gun. This is my go-to glue gun that I use for anything that requires small flowers. This is my go-to glue gun. You can get these off Amazon, from their website, Surebonder's website. I know I've seen them at Walmart, Joann's. I'm not too sure about Michael's or Hobby Lobby, guys. Honestly, it's been a while that I've been there. But definitely Amazon though, and their website. So now I'm just grabbing the other 2, and I'm just adding some glue and then wrapping it around. I am using 65-pound weight. This is from the brand Printworks. This is a green from the Earth Tone pack, which you can also find them on Amazon as well. And here you go. You can definitely get away with text weight, just because we are working with smaller flowers. But for today, I wanted to work with some cardstock. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the next 4. So we're pretty much repeating the same process. So this is what we should have. Go ahead, add the glue onto the back, and we are going to place her in the center just like that. Get your glue gun, pick any side you want to start with, it does not matter, and then wrap that petal around that cone. Turn her around, add glue, wrap her around. So pretty much the way I'm assembling this size, guys, you will do the same for the 6-inch. No different. Just obviously the petals are slightly larger. All right. Last one. Glue and then wrap around. Just wait a couple of seconds. And there you go. This is what you should have. So now grab your next 8 petals. Remember, we needed 8 of these. So for the first 8, what I like to do is just to get my wooden dowel and give them a slight curl inward. Nothing too crazy, but just like this. This is optional. You don't have to do this. Oh, you know what? I did not press this one too hard. So I need to go ahead and add more glue. Always make sure that inner row center is all glued, because once you start adding the petals, it's very hard to get in there to make sure it's glued. All right, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add glue to the tip where that point is. We are going to start, I typically always start where you see this triangle right here, because no other side has it besides this one. So this is where I'm gonna place my first petal. So this is the extra step that I told you I am taking for a fuller look. You can omit this step right here, but because I want the inner part to be more full, I am doing this extra step. So now we're just gonna add glue to the side and then just glue her around that inner center. Okay. We got that one. Next, we're going to add glue, just like that. Now I'm going to this side. Okay, so if you just want to see what the back looks like, that's what the back looks. Going to add glue. Wrap her around. Okay, glue. So now we're going to the next side. So pretty much you're going around in a circle. Glue, glue. Same thing. Hold her for a couple of seconds. Just wash those fingers because you are working with hot glue. Repeat. Glue, go to the last side. A little bit of glue on the sides and wrap around. And you are done with that. So as you can see, it's a little bit more fuller, and these are raised a little bit slightly. I mean, I guess for the other part, the inner rows, you could have done 12 instead of 8, but because I wanted these slightly higher, that's why I doubled up on this size petal. So we have 4 left. So we are going to add glue. Now we are going to pick a corner. Pick any corner you would like. If you want to take a look at the back, okay, add some glue to the sides just like that, and we are going to pinch. You are going to hold for a couple of seconds. Now, I do highly recommend you guys, when you guys are working with roses, to be mindful of the glue sticks that you are using, because certain brands start pulling away. All right, guys, we did that one, so now I'm going to the next corner. The glue starts separating because I get, it's mostly with roses, I get many messages, why is my glue pulling apart my flower? Most likely, it's the glue brand. You guys know that I'm a Gorilla girl. That's pretty much all I use is Gorilla glue sticks. Trust me, I've tried many brands, but Gorilla never fails me. And you can find them at Walmart, Amazon. That's pretty much all I use, guys. It's Gorilla, and I never have any issues with my petals, especially with roses, for the glue pulling apart. So adding glue on that corner, going to the next one, repeating the same process. And pretty much this is all that we are doing with the remainder of the petals. You'll see. Now, this is the little sister of my template 9. Template 9 is to make larger roses. The inner center is different, not even slightly, it's different. It's not like this one. But you can watch a video on my YouTube channel here on that rose, on template 9, if you want to take a look at her. You can also find video tutorial on my Instagram TV. But I wanted to make a slightly smaller version of her, which is why 53 came about. And we're going to do the last one. And the glue, we're going to pinch. So this is what you should have right now. It's going to look a little funky, but once we add the remainder of the petals, she's going to look so cute. So we are on to the next size, which we should only need 4 of these. So this will be your 3rd petal, and you're going to do the same thing where we are going to be giving them a slight curl. I'm going to be back, guys. I'm going to put it on pause right here, and then I will be back to finish up the rest of the petals. All right, you guys, I am back. Let's finish her up. So we are on to our next 4 petals. So the next size, and we are going to repeat the same process, add some glue to that corner, or you know, the tip, and then just find a corner. So we're going in between those petals, and then just stick that petal, and then we are going to be adding glue to the sides, and then just press oh so lightly. Make sure that my goodness, glue is sticking. All right, there we go. So on to the next petal, corner, go in between the next petals, and repeat. And this is pretty much it, guys. Nothing too difficult. So pretty much template 9, like I said, the larger version is pretty much the same concept with the round petals and that pointy tip. It's just the center that are definitely different. And we are on to the next one. Corner. Add the glue to the sides. This is why the mini detailed is so good, because of how small the petals are, and that tip is just perfect enough to get that glue to where it needs to go. will continue on to the next one. Glue. If you're curious about the back, that's what the back looks like. It should be flat. Go ahead, add your glue, and then glue those sides. You can even give it a slight little blow to get that glue sticking. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna fast forward here because we're pretty much doing the same thing. We're gonna get our next size petals, which we should have 4. And you are repeating the same process, guys. Adding that glue to the bottom and then going in between the petals and adding that glue to the sides just like that. And then, so you can see I like to use my finger to kind of pull back the petal back, but then using my other fingers gluing the sides. Because I like my petals more spaced out, if that makes sense. I don't want them too close together. I like space. That's why I use this finger to kind of pull the petal a little bit back. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. Then I will be back once we start our last petals. So I am back with placing my last petal. So we were just going between that last layer we did. So place that last petal. Glue to the sides. Use that finger to pull back, but use the other fingers to glue those sides. And we are all done. Just look for any, I squeeze the inner center a little bit. But there you go. She is all done. This is a cute little 4-inch. Look at the side and the back. So she is super, super adorable. So here is the larger version, just so you can see the difference. But again, you will receive both sizes when you purchase template 53, okay? So you will get you'll be able to make the 4-inch and you will be able to make the 6-inch. Just follow the same steps, the same amount of petals to create either size. This size, a 4-inch or the 6-inch, okay? And again, you're able to use cardstock, 65-pound weight ideally is what I recommend, or also text weight because the flowers are small. You can get away with text weight paper. I know a lot of people ask me what exactly is text weight. It's pretty much like copy paper, guys. Maybe a little bit slightly thicker, but it's not as thick as cardstock. So I hope you found that helpful for my template 53. And again, for the template, you can find it at www.arielelisedesigns.com. She's available again, PDF, hard copy, and now SVG. Chat with you guys later. Bye.